Aloha and welcome to Positive Space. Don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and make sure you push that notification bell so that we can let you know every time we have an amazing video for you. I'm Rami, and today we are going to be discussing E plus R equals O, which simply means event plus response equals the outcome that you're going to get. An event can be anything that happens that may trigger you. We're going to take as an example a student being in class and he happens to not have been turning in his work regularly, but for this time he finally did. He finally took his homework, put it in the return box that the teacher has requested for him to do, and for some reason the teacher does not get his homework. Let's take this scene. Student is sitting at his desk, turned in his homework, very happy. Teacher approaches him.
Yeah, I didn't get your homework this week.
Student's confused. I turned it into the return box, just like you told me to do.
Yeah, this is the fourth time that I have not received your homework. There are going to be consequences.
Student. But I turned it in. I turned it in exactly where you told me to turn it in. Matter of fact, I turned it in this morning at the beginning of class.
Nope, I'm not taking any more excuses. I've had enough. This is about the fourth time that you've blown off homework assignments, so there will be a consequence.
And then the student has a choice for his or her response. Student. What? That is totally untrue, and you're blaming me for nothing. So forget you. The student gave the teacher the middle finger, or read between the lines. The student, which I did cover up the finger for you guys, thank you. So this student was so frustrated that he just slipped to the nonverbal response, which in turn will cause an outcome. So at this time, what's said teacher thinking?
You did not just do that to me. You just flipped me off? Okay, I'm sending you to the principal's office. Forget about it. I'm going to write you up a referral. Done. You're done.
The event was teacher approaches the student. Student believes he turned in the homework, did turn in the homework. Teacher doesn't believe him. The response of the student is to get angry and to use an inappropriate nonverbal action to basically express himself. Then the teacher gets angry, and what is our outcome from this whole thing? Not only is he going to get in trouble for not turning in the homework, but he's also going to get in trouble for giving someone the middle finger. We have a choice to decide what response we are going to give. I know it sucks, especially when we are being accused of something we didn't do. It's hard to keep that anger level low. But if we can just be very aware of ourselves, to take some deep breaths and decide, okay, instead of responding how I really want to respond and giving them the middle finger, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to breathe out. And I'm going to say, please, Mr. Global, I did turn it in. Can you let me have a chance to explain my side of the story, or can I look for it? You can think of ways to problem solve. Or you can say, you know, I'm pretty frustrated and I did actually turn in my homework. I'm sorry you didn't get it, but I'm going to need a break. And during that break, you can always talk to an advocate. I always recommend that if a student has trust issues or may perpetually get into trouble, I say parent, have a great person at school that you have a relationship with. It could be a custodian, it could be a school counselor, it could be a teacher, it could be one of the VPs, it could be a cafeteria person. It's very important to build relationships at school because you don't want to come into it like you're alone, you have no one to turn to, and you do need to turn to people to get help, especially if you need something explained or you're being accused of something. You do need those advocates in your life. So taking the approach of,
no, I only need me and myself to survive. I'm a loner, I'm a rebel, I'm a fighter. I don't need you, and you, and you, and you, I don't need you.
it is a lose-lose situation. And what you need to understand is people want to help you, especially your counselors. We just want to help you get the best grades, get the best skills, and survive this thing we call school. If this student had built a relationship with a cafeteria personnel or a school counselor or a teacher during recess, he or she could ask them, do you have a moment? The student can go to the teacher, the advocate, the cafeteria member, the counselor during break when there's free time. Can I talk to you about something? This just happened. I don't know what to do. Can you help me out? In that situation, they can brainstorm with you. Also in that situation, you can take that time, call your parent if you're not allowed to use cell phones during unstructured free recess time. Go to where you can use a phone. If you can go to a teacher's room that's safe for you, if you've got to go to the main office and use the phone there, do it. Please do not break any rules using your cell phone when you're not supposed to. However, if you can use your cell phone, go for it. Contact your parent, mom or dad, relative, whoever you feel comfortable discussing what happened. Now, let's say we go to the extreme. It's already too late. The response was, I gave this person the bird.
You love it how I keep using the wrong finger, by the way.
We already went to the level of giving our teacher the bird, flipping them off. We know we're going to be expecting some consequences, and you should know. You're gonna have to take responsibility for that. When I was in school, in high school, I had called my PE teacher a spaz. At that time, I didn't even know what the word spaz meant. I didn't know it meant anything else rather than stupid or dumb. My teacher said, get over here, you have to do PE. I basically said,
no, heck no, I am not going to PE class. I wasn't a fan of PE.
I'm like a lot of students that I know in middle school. They don't want to participate in PE and get all sweaty, and same within high school. I did not want to do it. So he kept on agitating me, so what did I do? I said,
you're a spaz. Get away from me.
I think I also walked out of class at that time, which also gave me further consequences.
For my beautiful response.
My consequence was, I think, doing 2 Saturday schools, which is a block of 3 hours of time on Saturday that you have to give because I disrespected the teacher. The bottom line here is we want to be very aware of our responses to these events to make sure we have the best outcome possible. I would like to talk to you about another wonderful way that outcomes are changed, and that's the power of prayer. We read in the Bible that prayer can change things. God will either answer your prayer and say yes, no, or wait. Be still and know that I'm God. There's a situation that you need help in, and it will be at that response level where,
oh, I'm gonna get angry. They're gonna get a piece of the raw meat.
Right then, I say a prayer. I say a prayer to calm myself. I say a prayer to have the Lord take control over this situation and to remind me that I am not of the world and that I need to act like I am a citizen of heaven, that I am a citizen of the Lord's kingdom. So I hope this video has helped you today. God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe, and aloha.